Okay. 14 bytes, 32 time, for like it started at 27, it's down to like 34 milliseconds. TTL's 57. Not from here, no. I'm a Seattle native, but I'm spending some time here in Texas until the end of the month. Yeah, it's pretty consistent. Well, maybe not like what is like what if it's between like sometimes it gets up, it's gotten up to 40 a couple times. Let it just keep running, okay. Verb is from the Faroe Islands, that's right. Back so soon. Did you know that? I did, by the way. Okay. Gentle. Good girl. We're looking for wild variations and ping timeouts. Come on, Snake. What is our wild variation? Give me your like standard deviation here. Like how far can it deviate to be not standard? Hi, Snake. Come on. Hi. I feel it slipping. I was just yawning, so it worked out. Okay. It went to 89 for a fraction of a second there. It hit it, yeah, it hit an 89 for a second. Like right now, I'm dropping frames. And nothing's changing. Damn, Owen's been at it for a week in here. Let's go in. Let's go in. You get it? Yoo-hoo. It's just that if it goes wild at the same time your stream goes wild, that will give us a hint. Okay. But like right now, it's falling. Like my stream shows red bars, shows that I'm dropping frames. I'm at 50% packets. I'm at 50% dropped frames right now. You know? Okay, let's keep reading. Oh, wow. The name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters is no longer known to the average citizen. Of the elder generation, we must permit our leaders to join us to abandon our past. What the fuck? But no packet loss on the ping. No? Been crashing. Yeah, we've been crashing for months, really. The scuff, man. It's a feature. But it's also right now a very big bug because it's really, you can't have a stream. You can't bug the stream. If the stream doesn't exist, been crashing all night and sound is delayed. Ugh. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often known as Agira, by the ascension of the first king, whose name Horus would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. It's just your route to Twitch. Weird. GPU usage and RAM usage. It tends to get up to 100%. Like my CPU usage does get up really high. And for no reason for what I have for a PC. And so like I'm convinced I have a swamp that I've created over here and I need to do like a very big cleaning of my PC and I just don't know where to start. Or I need external hard drives so I can move all my shit over and then like do shit. I used to work for Bethesda. That's right. Courtney. Did I just reset again? OBS doesn't use a lot of resources. Interesting. Yeah, there's nothing, like everything's fine. Like there hasn't been a hiccup. Like nothing's gone above 100. Oh, request timed out. Yeah, it is. It is. If I'm being honest, I just don't know where to start. Another. Everything else is fine. I used to have a job at Calendar Factory. I got the sack because I took a couple days off. That's packet loss. That's bad. Okay. There's another one. So Control C. Oh shit. Am I in there? So we can see the stats on the pings. Okay. Packets sent is 449, received 445, lost 4. Approximate round trip in milliseconds, 18 milliseconds. So I lost 4 packets there. Yeah. It's crazy because by the time I'm seeing that on my screen, like I've already read it. So like there's that much of a delay between us. I don't have like a defrag though. Like I feel like I've looked this up. All right, let's see here. 0 days since last retrim. Like it optimizes. It says it does it weekly. On my solid state drives, it does it weekly. One of them did a retrim today. I just did debloating. Got done debloating. Yeah, that's not causing this. My motherboard was like, I don't know. I feel like it wasn't meant to be. I remember I didn't choose like a networking board. Like I had to get a Wi-Fi dongle because it just like had nothing for it. So it's like a very non-network friendly motherboard, I feel like. I had to get like that off-brand fucking, or like something else for the Wi-Fi, and then eventually I just plug in the Wi-Fi, or the fucking Ethernet cable. Valley Superstar. We love Valley. Must be nice, nosy about them. We love this. You guys, W's knowing W's. It's built right into the operating system. Oh, okay. Well, I need to go get a water. One sec. Enjoy Vegeta wanting to be a Super Saiyan. Or talking about becoming one. I don't care about anything. And then it happened. Guys, I just had a bite of watermelon and my life is a little bit better because of that. Alright, I need to take pictures of these. Blueprints notes. I'm gonna make this pretty deep. Blueprints is becoming this giant file in my phone. Just a huge fucking, just massive file. The reason why I want these pictures is because I want to compare them against the second edition that we now know exists. I also need the gods that these are referencing. Or maybe not gods, but I haven't actually read it yet, so maybe they're saints, I don't fucking know. The Flying Nimbus. Do you keep your stats open? View stats. I don't. There's a note in here. Oh, hold on, I gotta take a picture of that. Oh wow, I didn't even notice it until I looked at the picture through my phone, and I was like, oh shit, there's a note there. Okay, we'll take a picture of that. Let me get that up. Sorry. View stats. Can I pin it? No, things that need to have their own boxes I tend to forget about. But I read the stats on the bottom of the screen. So total data output, 607 megabytes, but memory usage, 789 megabytes. No skipped frames or frames missed. Average frame render time, 1.8 milliseconds. Okay. Alright. Hold on. Can I go to the next page? There's how many more pages? Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, I'm gonna... It's picky that way. Uh... Thank you for the tips, though. Yeah, I need to really... Honestly, I should just do this with you guys. Just, like, sit down and be like, okay, here we go. If the stream dies from something we do, just don't know I'll be back. And then this last page is... This is like a tribute. That's like a tribute to, like, watch it be to, like, Simon, who I am. I'm Simon. Output status and drop frames. Well, I've already had drop frames. That's already been on my thing. I've already been reading like 67,000 drop frames, 52%. So all that's new for me is total output data and the bit rate in the second, which is, I could see that being helpful. If that like spikes to 0 or something, or what happens to bit rate if something's falling, like it just does, like right now it's 2800. It's back to 5500. It's fluctuating wildly. Should that be pretty steady? I'm not even gonna read that book yet, because I'm just gonna buy the other one and compare them. I think that's what I want my strat to be. Did you just do the Lost meme? The Lost meme? Oh my god, you just did Lost. Cryo just did Lost, everyone. Wow. Round of applause for Cryo. That was crazy. I was not expecting to see Lost in my chat today. And there it is. That's crazy. Okay. The library is always connected to the bookshop. It's normal for bitrate to do that? Okay. So that's something to note, that the bookshop doesn't appear until you've made the final request for the final book that you've not read, and not a second sooner. Because last round was when I finally got to check out the Orinda for a second edition, which we just read and took pictures of, and that the moment I clicked X, when I walked through to select a room to draft, it showed us this. And that's very notable, because we probably won't see a bookstore not next to a library. You bastard. You bastard. I know the memes. I was there when they were written. Okay, good. Good to know. Amount of information you can spread across 1 second frames. then if that fluctuates wildly, then what do I care about this stats window for? Because what would be meaningful that I don't already have in that little tiny bot like thing on my screen, you know? Like that like the drop frames feel like the most relevant thing. And I'm asking not to be snarky, but like to genuinely ask you. Like I don't know what would be important to you. Because I agree that drop frames is important, which is why it down there it feels like it was making up for it. I'm just running through here. Ugh. Is that a Narnia reference? I am stupid. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't think I made a Narnia reference. Or you talk about the lines there. That's like a the when they were written. Yes, yes. Sorry. Yes, that was very specifically Narnia. Yes, yes. Sorry, my brain poo. Our friend Myth. Go like this. Yeah, that when they were written. That was for old Cryo with dropping the lost meme. That was good. Those two fruit are fucking apples. Probably go SSN, just in case. I can give that. Should I give? Would that be helpful? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Wait. Oh, it's the shrine today. It's gonna give us keys. Should I just do a dead end though? Get some dead ends out of our fucking pocket? Maybe. I like the billiard room though. Let's do the bunk room. And this is the little kids'
Pork
notebook.
butt. The lion, the witch, and the audacity of Verb forgetting what he did like 3 minutes ago.
It's true. It's true. It's a bingo. It's a bingo square. It's a bingo square. Whenever we get bingo going, that'll be it. So, this is like a Simon's brother. Oh wait. Simon's at camp, and he's not as fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. So I'm Simon, but there's also another Simon, who is Herb, who gave us this mansion's brother, and yeah, so here he's writing back to him. Irby is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his player plane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had his entire life. And the first time I read this, I got pretty, I couldn't help but think of like my brother and me. I couldn't help think of my little one and his sister. I couldn't help, I can't help but have like think of these. I like reflect when you look on like when a game is just like beautifully detailed. Like I came into this room like 3-4 times before I saw that. Maybe it was like 3 times max, but still a cute detail and very relatable to the way that kids fight with each other. My brother didn't keep a journal like that, so it wasn't like I fought, but you know, The top frames are frames your encoder dropped at the bottom. Oh, they aren't the same thing. I was there when it was written. Yeah, exactly. The top frames. Interesting. So my network has dropped 188,000 frames as well. Interesting. So, so that's not like I've dropped 97,000 out of the like 190 frames, 1,000 frames. They're both a different set of frames that they're each dropping. Interesting. Where can I? Oh my god! I never finished it. I got fucking distracted by my fucking network shitting the bed. You can send it to, um, you can send it to my DMs, my Discord DMs. I'm just not logged into my Insta over here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Sorry. Let me see here. I'm a lurky lurk. Hey, good night, Mr. Cryo. Sorry I'm like locked in. I'm not getting much done here. Interesting. Those are frames not being delivered to Twitch. Good to know. So if you were having trouble on your PC itself, you'd probably be dropping the frames at the top, encoder frames. I'll leave it for that for now to get you back. If I have something better to offer, change settings and trying to optimize your PC isn't likely going to help though. So something with, but it feels like everywhere I go, I always have internet issues. So it's like, what's the likelihood that the internet's always the issue and it's not my PC that's the issue? Is like what my brain is at. But like it could be. It could have. It could just be people having really shitty internet everywhere I go. But but yeah. Thank you for the help. I appreciate it. Get some good rest and chat with you later. We know that now. Yeah, we do. We know a lot. Hmm. Let's go this way through the bedroom. Hmm. I think the den's the way to go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm also never the person that the internet's optimized for, I'll also say. So like the internet's always like I'm moving into the home and taking a spot on the Ethernet like adapter or router that's already, you know, like they always talk about how it's questionable at best, the internet connection, but still, you know. In step one, it's step zero. A deeper route would be better. What is a deeper route? What is that? Like I'm at the point where I'm about to just go pay someone. Like just go bring it in and pay someone like how much to sit down and fucking figure out what the fuck's wrong with my PC. Type shit. Type shit. Hmm. This is going to lead to wherever the money's at. The commissary. Okay. That's fine. Why am I not getting fucking orange or green buildings? As in, do it from scratch and then debloat it. Yeah, yeah. That's what I think I have to do. That's what I think I have to do. Yeah, it feels like the strat for sure. I want all of these, but I just really want the shovel because the shovel is going to be how we dig up the treasure map that's in here later. Oh, 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 oh. Yo, I appreciate you, man. I will take you up on that straight up when this is over and behind us. Because I'm moving here. That timer above my head is when I prepare to move. I don't mind even during that 2 weeks if we sit down and do that then. So it's two button presses to initialize. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Knowing that reminder that that door is open is very helpful to me knocking it down. Yes, that's so funny. Let's go. The one in the chair is actually hilarious, though. That's actually hilarious. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. That's so funny. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. That's so good. I need to. Where's my smoke? Where's my smoke? Smoke. Smoke. There it is. Yeah. Dude, that's so good. That's so good. I love it. That's so good. I'm saving. I'm gonna save the zoomed in one because it's just so fun. I'll try to recreate that. I'll try to recreate this at some point. Just it's that good. It's that good. That's wow, wow. Or I can't save it. He left his number for. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that for real. Good night there, Myth. Thank you for the help. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that is. I see it. I see what you're seeing. I wish I could just fucking pull it up here. Hold on. I'll pull it up for y'all. Oh shit, hold on. Okay, there we go. Here we go. This is awesome. This is awesome. Boop. I feel like I gotta have a smoke here in a minute. Anyways, but this is so funny. That's so funny, dude. Oh man, isn't that just? You got this. We can all send you dirty tech videos. It's true. It's true. So Scotia Knight is one of the most capable like PC folks I done met, and yeah, you know, some folks, you got to do life for a little bit, and when life lets you start twitching again, you start twitching again. And cheers to seeing the homie back and offering service to maybe help unscuff us a little bit. But yeah, you guys, y'all are helpful, and I don't want y'all to think y'all not helpful. You gotta help me in more ways than I could ever help myself. So, cheers to y'all. Boop, boop, boop. Do 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 do. I wanna go to the foundation. So the key here is we want to go left. So in this room right here, because if we go left, then we can go to the foundation, which opens the like at least 2 more rooms, if not 3. So we have but one goal here, and that's not gonna happen with those. What the fuck? But I should have bought a gem. Fuck. There's the billiard room, so we'll do that. It's awesome. Thank you for that. It was so awesome. I love it. I want to recreate that. I think that'll go crazy. I've never done cool pics, so like getting the girls in on it, like taking some pics with the girls, that's something I gotta do. That's 2. 18 minus 8 is 10 times 4. 40 minus divided by 20 is also 2. 3 plus 4 plus 1 is 8. Minus 7 is 1. Times 18 is 18. Divided by 3 is 6. Jesus, I almost looked silly right there. Alright. And so now we can go to the foundation. And from the foundation we can go to other places. Coins, yay! Damn, I should have spent those coins on them. Just 1 gem. We just needed 1 gem. Why haven't I gone and bought a gem yet? Because there's no gems. Because there are no gems. That's why I haven't bought any gems. There's no gems. Oh, shit. Well. Because I have a rabbit's foot, which makes items appear more often, so I can miss items because I don't have I won't see them. That'd be unfortunate. Okay. Mm. You know, that's fine. I'll take it. Parlor it is, baby. Let's get some wicking gems. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. Okay, so let's say this is true. Then that would mean this would be true. And that would mean this would be true. Everything would be true. So this one can't be true. So they are in the white box. So this is false. This is false. That's also false. Hold on. Something has to be false. Okay, so this is true. The gems are not in the white box. This is true. That would make that true. Okay, so hold on, sorry. So this is true. That'd make that true. That'd make that true as well. So it can't be that. What about if this is true? The gems are not in this box. Okay, this is true. And that's true. Could this be false? If this is false, that means they aren't here. So if this is false, that's also false, and then that would also be false. The gems are in this box. Okay, why is this fucking with me right now? What's happening? So, true. The gems are in that box. They would be in this box. Then that would mean something would have to be false. If that is true, something has to be false over here. The gems are not in this box. Automatically would be true if this is also true. So this being true forces the truth upon this one. This being false does not force the truth upon this one. They could be in that one, which would make this true. So yeah, because this is the only order that it could be in without all of them being the same state. So if this is false, then this can be true, and this can also be false. It's a puzzle game, so it's. And by the way, Miss Be Nice, I don't know if it's how bad the delay is, but in the case it's really bad. The way you know when I see your chat message is when it appears above my head. That's when live is, for that message, because it shows up for me on my screen the moment you press enter. So the moment you press enter, I'm reading it. I'm responding to it. It just might take a while for it to seem like I'm not ignoring you, I promise. So just know that I'm trying to respond the moment you press enter, and to mitigate this delay. But the game it's a puzzle game. So depending on if you use walkthroughs, which I'm going completely blind. I'm not using any sort of guide or anything. So yeah, it'll take a while. The gems are not in the white box. Okay, so we got to, this is where the gems are. False, true, false. If this is true, then this is also true. And then this is true. So that can't be that. Can this be true? The gems are not in the white box. I'm sorry, can this be false? False, true, true. So that'd be false, true, true. Can this be? If this is false, that means the gems are in the white box. That would make that false. And that would make that false. So the gems have to be here. Okay. That's nice to not have that breathing down our neck anymore. You do, yeah. And so it's gosh, with the struggles I struggle with internets and stuff, it's the least I can hope to do to mitigate. And gosh darn it, if it's not good enough, still not good enough. I want to go back through the house and get that workshop. And then I go over here, and then I go here. Oh, there's apples in the house. But Basti said she beat it in like 3 days. Basti smoked this game. So, yeah. there's levels to the abilities of of the person solving them. But oh, that's a fucking locked. Oh gosh, Nor, Nor. That's a fucking stupid door. Nor. Okay. Well, that was a waste of steps. That was such a big waste of steps. We're eating these. Give me these fucking apples. Give me these fucking apples. Well, we're back where we once were. Yay. Yeah, Bassy smoked it. Bassy whooped this fucking game's ass. 2 a.m. and work in the morning. I gotta put a book on it. I hope you sleep well, Valley. Yeah, my schedule has gotten flip-flopped all over the place. All over the place. But good night. Thank you for hanging, Valley. Hope you get some good rest. We are gonna do this one. That's exactly what we're doing. Fuck you. Thank you, Valley. I needed that. I thought I had a metal detector. Why isn't it detecting that? Guess it doesn't count. Whenever I don't need those rooms is when I get them. Keys for sale, though. Mm. Yeah, good night. Wait, are you going good night? You saying good night to Valley. Mm-mm. Mm. It's not like we have the keys for these, or the gems for these. But then we don't need dice. Then we need gems. I'm so far from the bookshop. Son of a bitch. Still don't know the safe codes. Kettle chips. Basic sea salt. Kettle chips. So good. Oh, let me some chips. You got any snacks you're snacking on? What are you doing over there? Of course, I need a key. No, I can't do that because I need to buy. I need to buy a few things still. This is such bullshittery. Like, why are you giving them to me at the same fucking time? This is bullshittery. This is not the way I should have gone. It dawned on me how many steps I have at the very last second. After I had already pressed the button. Bing bong. Well, that's nice. I don't see a kitchen. So yeah. Turn up? No. Can I even make it back to the bookshop right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. messed up. I messed up. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. I lose no matter what. Sorry, I got lost in the sauce. Oh my god. Pistachios, mango slices. Ooh. Damn. Or eat like a food monster. That's okay, same. You what? Damn. Well done. Well done. Maybe I can save this. The sale. Get the fuck out of here. That's not what you want to see at the end of your day, son of a bitch. Ooh, huge. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Damn. I think I go for discovery. Because I don't need to go to the antechamber. At least not today. But maybe we can get more keys. Nah. Hold on one second. I could fuck up really bad. Oh, I did fuck up really bad. Oh no. I fucked up, everyone. Oh no. I fuckered up. Oh, it doesn't count it. Oh no. I fucked up so bad. I fucked up so bad the game's gonna punish me so bad. Like, what? What? Why didn't... No, I didn't check it back in, my dumbass. Well, that's the end of the day. That's what I get. I fucked up. Yeah, that's good. Good on him. Good on yous. I am going to go grab ice cream. seen the signs that like you aren't gonna be friends with someone before it happened, but like you can see all the signs. That's what this pizza box looks like. I hope I'm wrong. But as a man that prides himself on the things that I see in life, let's call it me calling my shot. Yeah. Good on you. Taking steps to be healthier is something that is often left until it's needed. And my dad, man, he was a good example for a lot of things. Yeah. You're familiar with that, huh? That previous conversation? It's not fun. The black box is not empty. This is the black box. This is the black box. Oh, yeah, we love pizza. Chicken bacon ranch. Spicy chicken bacon ranch. The moment you say pizza, I respond, I promise. This is the black box. This is the black box. So these both are clearly false. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pizza does solve problems. I'm afraid that what I've learned in life is that I'm not easy to live with for whatever reason, and people eventually show me that. I wish they would tell me that, but they show it to me by changing their communication, um, eventually cutting me off or whatever. But yeah, there's changes, and this isn't like necessarily just like one home. This is many homes. This is patterns, and I guess all I'm doing here is sharing that I recognize that pattern, and I'm when that timer runs out, part of it is so I can preserve and I can try to make myself wrong because I'm going to be trying to spend time with them because I've been locked into this stream for months. And I don't want that to be the truth, what I just said about this situation. But in previous situations with like the best friend of my entire life, there were signs from change of communication to routines that we had established ending abruptly to quiet conversations without me with the other person in the home. That last one is kind of specific to like specific situations because that's not always present, but it feels like it was present in all of the big ones. Like there's always people that are like saying it's time, isn't it? It's time for him, but it's always been for different reasons. And I don't know. I just like to be included in all those conversations. My perfect world is people that want to communicate with me about what I'm doing wrong in their life so I can work at fixing that. And I've been plagued with people that don't want that. And when I approach them about it, they feel threatened. And so I've resigned to not bring it up at all because it's not my home in all of those cases. You know? It is better to be direct. It's so much better. It's so much better. Just be direct with people. Like if you have confrontation issues, I understand. I totally understand. I had people that have made me so fearful to approach them that I 1,000,000% understand as a 6'3", 200-pound, give or take, dude that, has a deep voice. I don't necessarily come off as the easiest person to approach about something, or maybe even when you try to, maybe I don't receive it the way that you want me to. But I promise I try to, and like especially these days, like I've worked on receiving things and like not being the scary person that I dealt with, A letter will be delivered to the mailroom? That is such a weird one. It is I agree, that is how it's supposed to work. I know you're ready, Neff. many more hours, Neff? A drawing room floor plan? No, so we'll try this one. Do I want to gain a star? I don't want to gain a star. I want to get a letter written to the mailroom, but I'm gonna not even be able to draft a mailroom. Watch. Brother, you're almost there. You're out the door. You're out the door. Fine. Thanks for that, by the way. What do you mean? What did I do? I did something? Or Neff? I need to turn on music. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fair. Thank you. Thank you for listening. I. This isn't. This isn't the platform to air like problems. This isn't the platform to like, or all problems. Maybe some problems, but like things that still need to be worked with or worked out. And that's why I'm seeing a pattern. I'm calling it out. But in no way do I want my premonition to come true. And I really want that to be understood. Um, I really love these folks and the way they've contributed so positively to my life that I'd be remiss to say that I'm happy. Wait, is that right? No, I not remiss. I would be I'd be blighting myself to say that I would be happy without them, because that's not true. I moved here because they were people that I do see myself being able to maintain friendships with. It's just that, you know, I need. I was supposed to, be able to get a tiny home a lot sooner than I've been able to, and they want their fucking house back,